I'm here. Hey, I think I got all those dimensions. Here they are. You okay?
Yeah. Why? Werewolf.
So, you got the renderings?
Of course. Why? What are you saying?
No reason. Let's just take a look.
So now you're in charge of this project?
No.
You want renderings? I've got tons of renderings. I've been up all night working on renderings. Whole bag.
What did you just call me?
Mon derrière besoin maintenant.
These are very good.
Thanks.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to say it.
Say what?
It's just... I know we talked about rough sketches, but... This is a kitten. This one's a horse. Nice detail. And this is... a spaceship?
It could be.
I'm not really seeing how these apply to the assignment.
You hate me, don't you?
No, just doing a little brainstorming.
Why don't you just find a new partner?
You know, looking at these again, I'm thinking we might be able to use this horse somewhere.
Let me be able to use this horse somewhere. You are just precious. A precious little werewolf.
And knowing look at the skies, I'll wave my final goodbyes and fly to century say. I will be pleasures and friends with 7 arms and 6 heads up in the great galaxy. Alice is boring and plain and Marion is the same. The sky is all I can see. Every night I look at the stars, dream of life on Venus and Mars. Every night I look at the sky, I'm gonna touch it at least.
It's about time.
Larry Talbert.
That name's supposed to mean something to me?
He's our werewolf.
What are you saying?
I'm telling you, I know who our werewolf is.
Larry,
Talbert. Larry Talbert. 19 years old, son of a single mother. Witnesses put him and 2 young women in our little graveyard at the first quarter of the moon. Hanging, planning, and staking artifacts.
don't toy with me, Lloyd.
If this is true, and we've got a full moon coming up tomorrow night...
How'd you find this out?
Purely by chance. I overheard a Meg Stevens talking to a group of girls about her boyfriend. And I quote, "The moon turns full tomorrow night and he goes and gets all gross." Unquote.
Are you telling me a group of teenage girls knew who the werewolf was before we did?
Well, actually, everyone knew who the werewolf was before we did. Talbot's become something of a legend on this campus.
How did I let this get away from me like this?
Cheer up. I've got a surprise.
What?
I think I found an item that'll come in very handy.
What is it?
I picked this baby up at the flea market last night.
Very quaint.
Like it?
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, I figured...
You figured that since we were hunting werewolves that you would go out and buy this archaic-looking thing and what? Toted around to impress the chicks?
I'm not sure I know what archaic means.
Because that, my friend, is about all the good that this thing is going to do us. Did you find any silver bullets at the flea market?
Oh, I figured we'd make a mold. and-
Lloyd. Did you get any training? What, a 2-week seminar in Palm Beach?
It was gorgeous down there.
Killing werewolves with a silver bullet is a myth. We are not in the business of killing werewolves with silver bullets. What, did you get your information off a Lon Chaney movie?
So I take it we don't shoot werewolves with silver bullets?
You are going to have to start dealing with reality, Lloyd.
I guess you're right.
You've got to start conducting yourself like a professional.
I've got to start thinking outside the box.
What?
You know, the guns, the silver bullets. I've got to start thinking outside the box.
Don't say that.
Don't I?
No, don't use that expression, thinking outside the box. I hated that expression when it was new. Now that it's a cliche, it's even more annoying.
I've got to consider a new paradigm.
Paradigm. That's even worse.
Well, I'm learning, aren't I? I'm learning what not to say.
Put away the pistol, okay?
So what do? Capture and rehabilitate them?
You know, that attitude does not help.
I was only trying to inject a little levity.
Well, there's a time and place for everything, Lloyd.
Of course, you're right.
If you're joking around, I have to hold up your end.
You don't have to hold up my end. But you know, the notion of rehabilitating a shapeshifter isn't that far-fetched.
And where'd you get that expression, shapeshifter?
Training.
The Palm Beach thing?
Right.
Figures.
Anyway, what I'm telling you is there may be a way to reverse a Lyconian curse, even if the werewolves tasted human blood. Not that I'm thinking outside the box or anything.
You got this off the internet.
Some of it.
Then I don't want to talk about it.
Not just the internet. Listen. There's an article in Nocturnal Monthly that says, there have been credible studies out of Lon Chaney laboratories linking the first phase curse removal to the actual Lyconian curse reversals of the alpha breeds.
Reversals? Testing humans?
Well, no, these are on rats.
Then I don't want to talk about it. How did I let this get away from me?